The year's almost over, so it's time for a check-in. We started this project, I think, in March? February, March?
A while ago.
It's been a while, but it's time for a check-in. Today we're going to try and, examine this infinity bottle to see if it's any good. So the Infinity Blend has so many entrants in it right now. I'll actually put a list of those in the description box below. I'm not going to have room to put it on this anywhere. So first of all, we got to pour this up. Not going to do too much of it.
Don't want to take away from the flavor.
I'm going to spill it everywhere.
The board gets some.
Everyone gets some. And we got to feed the beast. Oh wait.
Pour some out and pour it back in.
Pour it back in, that's what I was gonna do. Oh goodness. So this has, I know for a fact, everything from last year's George T. Stagg to the most recent edition, which was the Monday release of this week, the Larceny
Barrel Proof
B524 Barrel Proof. So, the color is looking really good with all the barrel proof whiskey we put in here, as compared to a lot of the stuff that's not really cast strength, some of the lower proof stuff, the Jim Beam 7 for instance. The color is actually quite dark. And she's an oily girl, I'll give her that. Oh my.
Oh, but it smells so good.
It smells like George T. Stagg. It really does. It has this deep, dark, peppery cherry, like vanilla.
You can definitely tell it's hot.
Oh, I actually want to measure the proof on this.
This should have the Cowboy bourbon in it too, if I remember.
It does. It has Garrison Brothers Cowboy in it.
It has the Old Fitz. It has Heaven Hill 18.
Heaven Hill 18, Jim Beam.
It has a lot of expensive stuff in it.
Has all of the Heaven Hill grain to glass. Yeah, but a list will be put down below of what is exactly in it. All of those pours are going to be 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce, depending on how generous we felt that day. All right, enough smelling. Let's get to telling. Let's get to tasting. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, all you watchers.
Let's see if we failed.
No. It's so sweet. It's almost honey.
It's so sweet. It's actually making me giggle. Like,
Grandma pinching your cheek sweet.
Wow. What in the world? There's no finished whiskey in this at all, so nothing kind of odd. The only weird thing is it has American single malt in it, but it wasn't finished in a barrel. It was finished in new charred oak. So
it wasn't even technically finished.
It wasn't finished.
This is... We need to make another one of these just to have around.
Well, every year we're gonna do one, so we'll label this one 2024 when we're done. And also, once we hit that 500 mark with the giveaway, I want to include a sample of this, because by that time, I mean, it's gonna be.
Honestly, if we get all the way up there, we might as well pour ourselves up a sample
and take some home with us. Anyway,
no kidding.
So far, absolute success.
It's beautiful.
The sweetness level is off the charts. It finishes with this really, really sweet oak. Has a little bit of rye spice to it. I get like almost like very sweet pipe tobacco. The sweetness level is off the charts.
It almost tastes like you bit into a honeycomb while smoking a cigar and chewing on a belt.
Yeah.
As weird as that is, that's pretty much it.
But it works.
It's so good.
It's surprising that it works, but it works. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. You pour expensive stuff all into a bottle, eventually it comes out better.
And it's not all expensive stuff. That's the thing.
There's Jim Beam 7
Jim Beam 7. There's, oh goodness, Green River Rye, Green River Full Proof. There are cheaper bottles in this blend. Bullett 12-year rye, for instance. Cheaper bottle at $49.99. So we're not just putting top tier, top shelf.
This isn't just top tier
stuff into this. I mean, granted, there is a majority of higher tier like releases in this, but man, is it good!
So good.
So
too good.
So
we're gonna destroy it and start over.
So if every distillery in Kentucky and Indiana and a few regional distilleries got together, took one of their best barrels, and blended it all together and bottled it,
I want that barrel.
This, I think, is kind of an idea of what it would be.
We need to add some Woodinville into this, see what happens.
Oh, man. Well, Woodinville needs to release something.
I know.
So, anyway.
Sadly, I think their only barrel proof offerings are picks, or if you go straight to the distillery.
Yeah, straight to the distillery, which, I mean, if we ever get over there, we could. So.
Up that mountain.
Anyway, that was a check-in of this. I don't know why I didn't just leave it up here. I mean,
there's no label on it.
Yeah, there's no label on it. It's just a bottle. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. This was a 1 year. This was a check-in of our Infinity bottle for the year 2024. We want to thank you for joining us. Go down below, hit that like and subscribe button. Make Jake the happiest boy in the world. We're so close to 500, and we want to open this WLW, and we want to tell you what we're giving away, but we just can't do that until we hit 500. So, make it happen. Thank you so much, and until we drink again, we want to remind you to share a pour with your friends and family.
Because just like the movies,
memories, and this Infinity bottle.
It doesn't make itself.
It doesn't make itself. Cheers.
Cheers to the watchers.